that gets into the film?
One topic for the film. Man, that's a hard choice.
It's a hard choice.
Especially for me, man. You just saw, you asked me one question, I hit like 5 different topics. Yeah, I got a lot to say on everything. Shoot, man. That's hard because, I would say just because I'm a socially minded type of guy, I would say, talking about, the culture, minorities in the industry, access to, access to the industry, with minorities and people who don't have, so much capital to work with. Also the divide right now too, because one thing that I saw in California that happened was there's a lot of people, there was a lot of rich people who got into the game because they could and they had the money. And there's just one guy that when we were kind of looking for our situation recreationally, he had built this lab, whole nine, thought it was just going to be easy, because that's what wealthy people for some reason just think, that this industry is just easy as hell, and oh, I got it, I'm gonna just build this. We built this lab, put all this money into it, and then couldn't run it for shit, and couldn't make any money off of it, because he didn't have the right people doing it. So, that's when he reached out to me and tried to figure that out. And then I've had a lot of people and investors, when I was looking for capital, turn me down because of my record. They look me up and they're like, oh, well, you're this and that. I'm like, I'm the guy you're looking for, man. You already saw in that article, I built a $6 million operation. It says it in the article. So in any other type of light, I would be the guy that investors are looking for, right? But because that resulted in charges and seizure
because some
and
bureaucrats
stuff
at the top were fighting over some bullshit, and you were
They just have the wrong idea. They just have the wrong idea. You want to invest in veterans of the war on drugs when it comes to cannabis. We've been there. We know the plant. We know what to do with it. There's no other industry in this world that people would invest so heavily in people who have not done years of this already. You know what I'm saying? Investors here, oh, I've been growing for 20 years. Oh man, you were in the black market, you were growing for cartels, you were on the street. I don't want to invest in you. Why?
Right.
You're talking about any other industry. If you said, I have 20 years experience in this industry, right? They'd be like, oh, you are the perfect guy to invest in.
Let's get it.
But they're like, oh, you're a criminal. I don't want to invest in criminals.
That's a beautiful topic to talk about.
I think that's an important topic, because there are so many people who were making their living and all off the black market and are now looking to go into the light, and do this legally. However, because they may have records, because let's be real, anybody willing to work in the black market and all, you're probably not the most polished, refined individual. I'm certainly not. I don't have a business degree or anything. But I'm the guy that'll make it work, because I have the knowledge.
You've taken the risk already.
Yeah.
So that's a